Well, Brandon, the playoffs are here at last, and meeting Bradford Park Avenue, who on Saturday, typical of our season really, it was entertaining and dramatic, and that they sealed their fate as our playoff team.
Yeah, it was an interesting game. Kind of dominated the majority of the game, but just kind of let it slip towards the end. And yeah, that will be important going forward to Wednesday to keep that concentration going throughout the whole game.
And that gives them plenty of confidence, of course, having won on this patch just a matter of days ago. I guess concentration, belief, and all those things to try and turn it around this time around.
Yeah, they'll come here with confidence, but it's going to be a different game from our point of view, and yeah, we're going to do as well as possible and get the win.
You find over the course of a 42-game season with us that the league table is a true picture of the campaign, really, so deserve their place in the playoffs, and really it's going to be harsh on the 4 or 5 teams who are going to miss out, I guess.
Yeah, it was always tight, that last spot going into the last day of the season, but they've had a good run and they deserve to be where they are. So yeah, we'll take them seriously. They've kind of bit, like you say, a few days ago. So, but we're well up for the challenge and ready and prepared for it.
What's going to work in our favour tomorrow? I guess I have to look hopefully at a home advantage. That's the one plus of finishing as high as we did to play in front of our home fans on Wednesday.
Yeah, definitely. The way we're looking to play, and we know how our game plan. It's just sticking to that, and like I mentioned earlier, it's the concentration, and yeah, the home crowd will be a big influence.
And talking about that fan base as well, most of the noise at Anagua tends to come from that north stand end, and when you're keeping goal in front of that end, can you almost audibly feel that lifting the team?
Yeah, it's nice, being so close to it. It's nice to kind of have that behind you and spurring you on, and yeah, kind of it kind of breathes throughout the squad as you're playing in front of the crowd.
And it takes on a bit of a different feel, I guess, the playoffs now, especially because they're not two-legged. You're effectively playing cup football now, aren't you?
Yeah, it's all those games throughout the season come down to this one match, and then win it, go through, and it's just one match as it comes. So it's it's a knockout, and yeah, we're ready for it, and got to really take our chances more than we did on Saturday.
And you talk about the sort of the end of season lottery and how 9 months of hard work condenses into just hopefully what will be a few games for us. Is that a tough thing to do, to almost put 9 months of work out your mind?
Yeah, slightly. Slightly. It's a long season, and all those kind of games come down to one game. So it's just focusing all your energy into one more game, and we know that if we lose, that's it for the season, and we don't want that. We want to go as far as possible and get promoted. So yeah.
Talking about your own season, then I would think of all the awards you could have won, winning Players Player is particularly important, voted for by your peers. You've obviously had a good time of it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to get the recognition from the players, training with them day in day out. So it's really lovely to receive that award. So that was really nice. Yeah.
And when you compare when you came here initially on that trial basis, winning your contract fairly late in the summer, getting 30, 40 starts under your belt, it's something new for your career, I guess, but you must have really welcomed that.
Yeah, it's unexpected, but that was the aim for myself going into the season. I suppose I was relatively unknown, having played more kind of southern-based sides, so yeah, I was prepared to come in on trial and do as well as possible, and it's worked out, and the gaffer and the staff have helps the way that I play, and can affect the team in terms of our passing football. So yeah, really enjoying it, and it's been a great season for myself personally.
And taking that point further, a footballer choosing to extend his stay contractually usually means he's enjoying himself.
Yeah, I'm loving it here. It's by far the best club that I've been at in terms of the style of play, the support, everything that's surrounded with the club, and it's a really great club, and really pleased to be here for another season.
And what are some of those things, obviously without spilling trade secrets, behind the scenes? Because obviously there's playing football matches that footballers do, but there's a lot else during the week as well, and you feel happy with how everything's progressed on that front.
Yeah, it's a fantastic club from the training setup and everything that the staff do to put on great sessions, as well as go into tiny details and looking at teams coming ahead, and working out teams' weaknesses and strengths, and although they go into a lot of detail, and that's for me as close to professional football as you can get. So it's really important for everyone's development, and that's why I want to kind of continue to be here and do as well as possible.